Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's another episode of The Sound, and my name is Jared Seymour.
Hi, I'm Lisa Wills.
And I'm Matt James.
All right, sweet. I'm getting a red flag notification right out of the gate here. It looks like maybe we're not live in the soundboard. That's okay. We're not worried about that. We're going to skip that. Yeah, man, we got a great show for you lined up tonight. Let me read my little notes here. We got the grudge match, of course, which is going to feature Carbon Stone, and I'm going to let somebody else pronounce that so I don't look like a total asshole and get it wrong. Thank you. There we go. Anoxia. Now that is a remnant of our other half here, other quarter, who's not here, who we fired from the show, Kevin Harris. And he's a big, huge asshole and pitted up husband versus wife tonight in the grudge match, then bailed on it. What do y'all think about that?
Right. Hey, yeah, what an asshole. Like, put husband and wife together and then don't even come on the show to take the shit for it, Kevin. What have you done?
Classic style. No, in all honesty, I think he had a family obligation he had to go to tonight. So I don't know if he's going to try to jump in on his phone at some point or not, but we definitely miss him on the live. And if he comes in tonight, that'll be great. But no, great show. Let's just start out with Matt. Lisa, what's been up with y'all? What's been going on?
I'm packing. I actually leave for England tomorrow. So I'm packing.
I did not know that. So tell me more. Okay.
I'm going to join our music director on a music extravaganza of the UK.
I was going to say, I know a guy over there. I could put you in touch with him and maybe y'all can hang out.
Yeah, she's going to come and see some of these UK bands that I've been playing on my UK Lowdown. You know, we've got, she's going to see While She Sleeps, who are supporting Parkway Drive. We've got Raptors and Defects. We've got Confessions of a Traitor and Season Akira. It's going to be a great time. We're going to, it's a busy time.
But, so I think it was either probably earlier this year. I think it was 22. I'm terrible with time, but we did what we called the Sound 228 retreat, and we went to Houston. Kevin, myself, Dustin, and my friend Joey, and we went and saw like 3 or 4 shows over 2 days. It was great, man. We had a good time, and I don't know why 2023 goal. Maybe we can't set to come hang out with you over in the UK and catch some of the stuff like Lisa's already been.
Come and do it.
Yeah, that would be great.
Sound 228 at Download Festival. Let's do it.
That's right. Dude. And I've watched so many of those on YouTube. That would be amazing.
Dude, let's do it. It's their 20th anniversary next year, and they're doing 4 days.
I love it. That's a lot of rock, dude.
And they've already booked the headliners. I've heard on the grapevine that Metallica are headlining. In my head, I've got Slipknot headlining. So fucking Jared, Kevin, the sound team. Come over to fucking UK and let's hit Download Festival.
We got to make that happen. When is that? What month of the year?
June. It's June 8th to the 11th. I think
that's my birthday month. So great. That's great.
It's mine as well because I'll be at Download for my birthday.
I love it. Well, look, we got people rolling in. I can see the number climbing. So let's we got to officially kick off the show before we kick off the show. So just sit back and Matt, hit it.
Let's do it. Here's
live and unsupervised. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
Yes, that feels very official. I love it very, very much. And all right, so let's talk real quick. I think Lisa, we got to stay on time tonight, right? We got to keep the show moving because if you let me, I'll just go way off into the
Lisa's in charge tonight because Kevin's not here.
That's right. The first thing we're going to do tonight is the grudge match. We're pitting Carbon Stone against Anoxia, husband against wife. But I have to say, I do think that Crystal might have an advantage here because she's in 2 videos.
Okay. All right. I like it.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Right. Right. Girl power.
I will say 2 great tracks.
Yeah.
From 2 different styles of band, to be honest.
Correct.
So let's get into it, Jared. Let's do it.
Let's just get into
it. We're already behind on the comments. Corey, Josh, Leon, Wanda. I'm sorry. Okay, I can't keep up. I can't.
Okay. So Norman, Julie,
thanks everybody for already being in the comments. If you're a fan of the show, smash that share button. But if you watch the show, we're gonna start out with the grudge match, like they said. And here's a little intro. Here we go. All right, so very well done. And I think Matt, you said it best. 2 different genres tonight, right? Little different flavor, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's husband and wife, but they're bringing that different vibe.
That's right. And we mentioned already in the show, what was the name of the asshole that set this up tonight? I think we fired him from the show. We said right out of the gate. What was his name again?
Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin Harris, I think.
Will never be on this show again. So you mark my words. You heard it right here first on the Sound 228. Oh, God.
I'll fire.
What happened?
He's like, I've had enough of your shit.
I'll fire everybody.
Hey, look, you leave us live and unsupervised. Who knows what's going to fucking happen?
Hey, I'm only here just to let y'all know I truly am adulting tonight, and
yes,
I go back to work.
Okay. Yeah, well, hey, we appreciate you setting up that this I don't know, man. The comments are lighting up. People are loving it, hating it. Fucker. Yeah. I see. Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of hashtags, Kevin. Let me look. Pow. I mean, this is what we got going on in here. Look at that. You know,
right.
I like it.
I love that. As much as we all hate on Kevin for being an asshole, look, we all love him.
You gotta have one.
You gotta
have
one.
You
know, I've earned that moniker, and I wear it proudly.
Yes,
so,
he is not ashamed. So, all right, we got to get back to the show. Are you gonna hang with us? What are you gonna do?
I gotta go to work.
All right. Well, hey, share it.
Okay, I'll go on and share it real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Love you, Kevin. Take it easy, man.
All right, now look, before we jump in the second video, while we got everybody's attention, it's a little quick self-promotional plug here. If you've been following us, if you got the app downloaded on your phone, you've probably heard about Rockin' the Sound 2023. It's going to be March the 18th in Biloxi, Mississippi, Point Cadet Plaza. It's an outdoor covered venue. We're super pumped about it, and we have a lineup, man. Matt, Lisa, what do y'all think? The lineup here, Kevin and I, like, we're proud. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So look, I'm gonna play this real quick little commercial for it. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. So here goes.
The Sound 228 presents Rockin' the Sound March 18, 2023 with Nonpoint, Gemini Syndrome, Blacktop Mojo, and more. Tickets on sale this Friday at thesound228.com.
Oh yeah. Let me pull it out of here. Here we go. Yeah. So we got people talking about coming down. Yeah. Look, jump in a bus and come down here and hang out with us. I guarantee it'll be worth your time for sure.
Look at that lineup. You got Nonpoint, Gemini Syndrome,
dude, and then there's bands we don't have
Any
time.
Given Sin, A Virtue. And tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central, $25 a ticket.
Yeah, for a week. You got a week to do it. All right, we got a request for the next video, so let's roll into it. Who wants to take the intro?
It's the Challenger, Carbon Stone, Pins and Needles. Let's go.
I'm locked alone inside my head. It's like a carnival. Somewhere between alive and dead, I'm just a tragedy. Rescue me from myself, the enemy. My reflection is fading away from me. I push myself
so cynical. Rescue me from myself, the enemy. My reflection is fading away from me. Rescue me from myself, the enemy. My reflection is fading away from me. Inside your head, how much you need when I say run.
Box pop up at the
All right.
bottom.
Dude,
If
So
you're
Kevin
on-
Kevin was just texting me while the video was playing. So because he's not here tonight, and that's the thing that he normally does is creates the
Oh.
poll. We're gonna have to go straight comments.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
Jack, look,
Yeah.
hashtag Jared fucked up already.
No. Kevin set this up. Kevin sets up the
So-
poll. That's his job. That's his job.
Okay.
I just want to say 2 great videos, great tracks.
Absolutely.
We saw Crystal twice. And I will say, and I don't know if it is public knowledge, and I'm not going to say who it is, but I know who the bassist and guitarist is in that Anoxia video. So I think we need to get Anoxia and Carbon Stone down to the Juke Joint of Cannery at some point.
Dude, that would be great. That would be absolutely great. I'm texting Kevin to see if there's any way to do the poll now that that we're already live. We'll see. But if not, we're gonna have to go straight comments. That's how we used to do it anyway. Yeah.
That's really tough, especially for the Traumatics. I know that there are so many people in the Traumatics fan group for Carbon Stone that are fans of both of these bands, and I think it's sort of unfair to like call them out to the carpet. You know,
Oh,
yeah, 'cause it's
You know,
not poll
especially-
voting.
That's not cool.
Oh man, I didn't even think
That's
about
not
Kevin.
that.
cool.
All
That's
right.
Kevin
not
is an
cool.
asshole.
We're gonna try and figure it
Damn.
out. But anyway, I do stand corrected. I said before that Carbon Stone was the challenger. They're not. They're the champion.
Yeah.
They're the
yeah.
reigning champion of this video of this of the grudge match. And so I think someone correct me if I'm wrong. Is this their third time?
I
this
think
video?
so. I think so.
So
'Cause
that
I think
means
that's
if
why
they
he
win
did this.
is.
tonight,
So
if they win tonight, they go into the Hall of Fame.
Oh wow. Okay, so here's what we got to do though. Video number 1 is the challenger. If you want to vote for them, put a hashtag number 1 or just number 1. You don't have to put the hashtag. Just put number 1.
Yeah.
If you vote for video number 2, which is Carbon Stone, just drop the number 2. So it's got to be a 1 or a 2. That's how we're going to do it. That way, when we scroll through the comments, we can instantly tally this up. And Kevin, if you're watching, hopefully you can tally this while we're doing the show, because if not, we're going to be here for like 10 minutes at the end of the show
and
trying
you
to.
know, you know what's even better than that?
10 minutes.
Do you know what's even better than that? Is
What?
Anoxia and Carbon Stone are going to see who's voting for what video.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
that's what Lisa was just saying.
not okay.
Uh,
Calling
This
people to
is
the carpet, man. Scott,
Kevin,
I love
you
this. Scott
are
Foster,
an
12.
asshole.
Well done, sir. Well done.
yeah, well done, sir. It doesn't count. But we appreciate your commitment to
Yes.
neutrality.
Yes. But we do we have our first guest waiting in the wings?
Patiently waiting backstage. Let me do a couple
Let's
click
get him in here.
screen, and we're gonna get right into that. So let Dusty, we're about to bring you in, and we're live here. Let's see. What's up, man?
What up? How you guys doing?
Hey, Dustin.
Good. How are
Y'all
you
hear
doing?
me okay?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
great.
Okay, beautiful.
We're dealing with a calamity on our end. I think you could hear backstage. Yeah, we're about to have all our fans mutiny against the show. I think. I'm not sure.
Well, you got, I mean, it looks like everybody's having fun, so it's great.
Yeah,
It's
it's
what we're all about, man. It's what
that's
we're all
right.
about.
It's fun to suffer sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. Know what you
Okay,
mean.
Ann, thank you. Yeah, Ann, I'm gonna fly. If you can calculate too, that way we have more than one person. Because we want it to be legit, right? Kevin can't. Okay, so we got one person.
Yeah,
Wow.
and if
Okay.
you would, that would be great. You can message me.
Yes. All right, cool. So, all right, Dusty, let's jump into let's do the backstory. That's where we always like to start, man. Give people that are hearing about you for the first time, give them the what we call the elevator speech, man. Tell us about where you got started and where you're at now.
I started off as a solo acoustic artist in 2017. I released an EP and a couple singles, and I just kind of traveled around the Midwest. I was doing everything myself, just kind of cutting my teeth, learning to play guitar, working on my songwriting, all that type of stuff. Really just grinding it and slugging it out to develop my chops. And as I kind of progressed and stuff, I started to get some bigger opportunities where there was a requirement for me to have a band, you know, for bigger shows or something like that. And I definitely want to try to play bigger stuff. So I called up some friends, we got together, and the band thing has kind of taken on a life of its own. I didn't really expect the band thing to be what it is now, honestly, but now it is what it is. And it's just kind of like forced its way into what it is now, which I think is cool. And we've just been kind of like letting the universe dictate what happens with it. And I think I'm okay. It's just like another step in the progression. It's a kind of our middle finger. There's a lot of people that like to talk, and there's a lot of people that like to say things online, but you know, when it comes down to real life, they're not about that. And you know, unbeknownst to me, why I've got some hate from some people. I've had some naysayers, had some people sending me nasty messages, stuff like that, thinking that they're getting under my skin. And it's just like, for me, it's like, just keep it up, I mean, like it's fuel for the fire for me. Yeah, keep talking, man. I'm too busy to deal with this. Like, you can sit on Facebook all night and talk shit.
I heard a comment one time. Somebody said, haters are my motivators, you know? So like,
yeah,
if you're out there doing shit and this person's keyboard warrioring it, I mean, whatever, dude, you know, just keep doing, you know,
I just delete it, block it, and move on with my day. I'm done with it. Like, I don't give it much more thought. But, you know, when I wrote this song, you know, I was feeling a little rejected too. Sometimes the politics of music and stuff like that kind of rub you the wrong way, or whatever it might be. Just the longer you do it, you know, you go through all of these ups and downs and that kind of stuff. And I wrote this at an angry point. And I think a lot of people forgot, like, I used to be in a metalcore band and I used to scream and I used to do that stuff. And it's like, this was just kind of a way to get back to some of that heavier music. It's in my blood. Everybody in my band plays in heavy projects. And it was just like a matter of time before we progressed. And I think this is just the beginning, quite frankly.
Well,
Yeah.
we've been
Well,
premiering
I've
the
got a couple
song.
of questions.
Oh, okay.
No, carry on.
I was going to say, well, we've been premiering the song all day. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to premiere the
Thank you,
video
by the way.
for you. You're welcome. It was our pleasure. And we're going to be premiering the video for you. Matt, if you want to hold those questions, maybe we could premiere the video first and then have a chat after. Does that work for everybody?
Works for me.
I'm
If
so
that's what you
nervous
do,
right now.
No, bro, don't.
I'm so nervous.
You got this.
Don't be nervous. We've already watched it. I love the video. I got questions about the video that we'll ask you after the fact. But
Okay.
one of the shticks here we do on this show is tell us everything or tell us nothing. Yeah, because whether you want to talk about the song or the video or both, give us your little 1 minute spiel about what we're about to see.
This is a chaotic video that captures the rage of the song. It's chaotic, it's bright, it's fast, it's aggressive, and it's raw, and that's what this song is. It's, you know, it's pure emotion. And I feel like the video really encapsulates everything that we were going for. And the shoot was super demanding, tiring, very uncomfortable at times, and that's what we want to do. We want to push ourselves, and we want to try new things, and we want to make ourselves uncomfortable and learn from it. So that's what this song is. It's just another step in the progression of the band and what we're doing, and it's you know, our heaviest offering yet. So we're stoked to get it out. We've been waiting on it, and we've put a lot of hard work into it. I got a lot personally riding on this, so I'm nervous just because I got a lot of skin in the game.
All right.
love
Well,
it,
let's
man.
unleash it.
Yeah, let's do it. This is Dusty Grant. I think I'm okay, and you're watching The Sound.
Enjoy.
I scratch and claw every day, and I am far from okay. I plow ahead and take it all
Wow.
Yeah, you had absolutely nothing to be nervous about, man. That's a badass video. To me, when I watched it earlier, I watched it again. It has a 300 vibe. You know what I'm talking about? The movie
Yeah.
with when you're doing
Yeah.
this thing where you're pulling those ropes and everything's like it ain't black and white, but you got a filter on there for sure. But the red is showing through. Badass.
Yeah, it was when we first did it was crazy. It was like the JT Ibanez was like, take your shirt off. And I was like standing there in front of the band, and the makeup gal, Rachel, who played the demon at the beginning, she was there, and I'm like standing there in front of everybody. He's like, take your shirt off. I'm like, is this a joke? He's like, I'm fucking serious. Take your shirt off right now. And I took it off, and he was like, all right, we're gonna cover you guys up in blood, you know, and these guys tie these to your arms. So I was on a treadmill, and then they had those things tied to my arms, and two of the guys from the band were pulling on the on the sheets that were tied around my arm. So like I was having to go on the treadmill and struggle against them while performing. And man, it was a demanding shoot. I could tell you that much for sure.
Love it.
That's
Matt, where
crazy.
you at?
So I've got a few questions for Dusty. So you mentioned you went from solo artist to band. So how was that transition of having a band behind you?
It's amazing, honestly. I feel like the people that I feel like the people that I'm playing with like push me. You know, I feel like I'm the weakest link in the band. Even though my name's on it, every time I get in a room with them, it just elevates everything for me. They help me and they teach me, and we bounce ideas off each other. And I like it so much more because when you're solo, you've got a few people to bounce it off of, but you're creating mostly on your own, and all of it's up to you. And in this case, it's like, okay, I can bounce this off my team. We all believe in each other. They're going to push me. I'm going to push them. You know, you can do better. It can sound better. We can do better. And we have a really good relationship that way. So like the differences are a lot. I mean, there's some things that are a little bit more of a hassle. It's more expensive to travel. It's more time consuming to organize schedules, that kind of thing. But as far as I'm concerned, so far the trade-off is totally worth it, because the full band thing, the full band thing has been like, it's just like been totally reinvigorating for me.
So leading off of that, you said you were in a metalcore band previous to your solo stuff.
Yes.
And you were screaming.
Yes.
And you're slowly getting heavier.
Yes.
Are we going to see some Dusty Grant screaming in the future?
I don't know. It's realistically possible.
Please, please slap it as hard as you can.
I can send you a couple links of some of the metalcore stuff that I did before. It's still on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'll send those links to you as soon as we get done here. But yeah, we're really not forcing it. You know what I mean? Like we get together, and Jason and I have been co-writing together, and that's something new as well. Like I'm writing with somebody else, and we're bouncing ideas off each other and arranging together and making cool songs. And Jason's just like, he's a beast too.
Okay.
And he comes from like a tech metal background. So like he's a shredder, man. Like, so there's a very realistic possibility that more heavy stuff could be coming. You know, I feel like
please do just slap it hard. We actually have a little surprise for you, Dusty.
Okay.
We're gonna bring someone in right now.
All right.
Worst game of challenge ever.
Hello.
What up, Dusty?
What up?
What's up, man?
How you doing, Bubba?
I'm good, dude.
This is the first time you and I have ever talked and seen each other.
Yeah, I know, dude. So I wanted to make a special appearance here and tell you that I'm like super stoked for the new direction and the new song and the fucking video. And I just wanted to pop in and give you a congratulations and a good luck with it. And yes, get fucking heavy, scream, do it.
Okay, I'll give you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Wooten of Gears.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I was just jamming out to Gears on my way home today, actually.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I've been jamming the video since you sent me the secret link. So
yes,
this is what it's all about. Like, like Gears, Dusty Grant, networking, jamming out to each other. Like, listen to those bands that you're friends with. Make friends with those bands, fucking hook up.
Yeah.
And there's a really cool. It feels like there's a pretty cool thing going on in the hard rock like pipeline where a lot of the bands are like realizing. I think this is going to be better if we all help each other instead of trying to cut each other's throats all the time.
Dude, we've been beating that drum for as long as the show's been a thing. I can definitely tell you that, but it was even before that.
Yeah.
You know, build your scene, whether you're in the UK with Matt, the States over here, whatever little town. I mean, you might think, hey, I'm in some shit town, whatever. Like, well, okay, well, I bet you there's 2 or 3 other people that are down with what you're doing or genre. Right. And even if it's cross genre, like, dude, we played with ska bands back in the day, and that was some of the most fun shows I've ever played.
Yeah, when I was solo acoustic, Kenny would call me to play a metal show, and then he'd call me to play an Americana show. And then there'd be a singer-songwriter showcase, and I could play that. And those like multi-genre shows having different acts on stuff. I mean, I think it's good. You know, I always had fun at those shows. I never saw a problem with it.
For sure. And the true fans of music, the true junkies out there, they can appreciate that. I mean, I know there's certain settings where you can't mix genres, but there are certain settings where you can, and then you get, you know, new fans, and it's just a fun time.
Yeah, and it's cool to like guys like Jimmy and seeing a lot of independent artists out there like pushing it and trying to take their quality up a level and really trying to learn this business themselves and hustle and figure out the way. It's like it's inspiring to me to see other artists doing that type of stuff, and it's like, man, I got to stay on my game to keep up with these guys. And it's healthy. It's not like in a jealous way or a cutting way. It's like if someone's doing something great or something cool, don't cut them down. Be like, dude, how the hell did you do that?
Right.
I'll show you how to do this thing I know how to do. You know, whatever it is. It's like scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Let's help each other get there. You know, let's take it up a level.
I've seen so many bands like put and step on each other and put each other down. It's like, no, you're all in the same fucking boat. Just grab them and fucking pull them up with you if you're having some success, you know?
Yeah, those negative people in the scene are kind of what this song was aimed at. So, you know, the gatekeeping and the attitudes and the keyboard warrior shit. It's just I'm fed up with it, and I think a lot of people are. And this is kind of, you know, this is kind of in a way a flippant, you know, middle finger to that.
Yeah, those people are usually coming from a place of like insecurity, typically anyway. Exactly. And you talk about the gatekeepers, like that's what we love about like the internet and what we do here. You know, they're still there. No, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they're still gatekeepers for sure. But the game has changed so much in the past, even just 5 years. I mean, if you go back 10, this is a totally different world. But 5 years is not even the same, right?
Definitely. And I don't know about you, Jared, but talking about insecurities, being on with Dusty and Jimmy here, fucking, I feel a bit naked.
Bro, what do you how do you think I feel?
Well, the hair, I got nothing on him. The beard, maybe we're close, but the hair, I got nothing on him. I'm feeling really.
I got no hair, no beard, bro. I'm over here like a damn Uncle Fester, just talking shit.
I love it.
Yeah, well, anyway, I just wanted to pop in, dude. Dusty's one of those guys. I want to show my appreciation for him. He's one of those guys, man. And, you know, when I'm having a bad day, he's one of those dudes that I can just call up and bitch about everything that I think is wrong in the world. And likewise, and I just wanted to pop in real quick. I'm going to hop off. Dusty, I love you, brother. Thank you for everything that you've helped me with in the past, and I hope you have much success with this, and hopefully I'll be in Wichita soon so we can get hammered.
Let me know.
All right.
I'm easy to find in Wichita. Just let me know, brother. I'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. Jimmy, I love you guys.
I love you too, brother.
Good luck, brother.
Thank you so much, Jimmy.
See you, man.
I love you, man. See ya.
Love you too.
Like,
yeah, so that was cool.
Artists supporting artists, man. That's what I fucking love. You know,
well, Jimmy and I have been talking since Gears dropped Wasteland. I jumped in on a promotion project for when Gears dropped Wasteland, and Jimmy and I hit it off. And Dawson was like, you know, you guys are probably going to just end up being friends. And then we just started talking, you know, occasionally. What's up, dude? What's up? What's going on with you? And you know, we would just have these sessions, and we've become really good friends. But we've never looked at each other and ever had a conversation.
Wow.
So I got to see his face and talk to him. I'm like.
Well, he hit me up tonight. He was like, dude, can I gate crash Dusty Grant's interview? I was like, yeah, sure, you're Jimmy Wooten.
Nice.
I love it, man. He's hilarious, and he's like, it's the same
He's
for
a
me.
good guy.
When I talk to him, he always lifts me up, and like, you know, he's got a really good perspective on stuff, and he's always brings you back down to earth. So he's a good dude. I've been blessed to make friends with him.
So, we premiered the video tonight, Dusty.
Yes, sir.
When can people see it next?
I'm going to be premiering it tonight on my YouTube channel at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. All the band will be there live chatting during the premiere. So if you guys are interested, just pop over to my YouTube channel at 9 p.m. Central, and we will be airing the video, and it will be live from then on. So
there you go, people.
We're there. My blood's boiling.
Dusty, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you letting us premiere the song, play it today, and then premiere the video, dude. That we put a lot of work into the stuff we do on our end, and every time an artist does that for us and allows our platform to be that platform, it really makes everything worthwhile, and it feels good, man. It really does. It really does.
I mean,
it's an honor. It's an honor.
Likewise for me. I feel, you know, when I get an opportunity like this, it's a blessing for me. I don't always get opportunities like this.
Now, do you know how all this came about?
Yes,
no,
you commented on one of my posts.
I commented on Dusty's video saying, message me, we'll talk. And we spoke. I was like, we can do a world premiere, we can do the video premiere, and it snowballed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I love you for it, man. Like I'm so stoked. I feel like it's given like an added legitimacy to the release. We get to all talk face to face finally. And I got to talk to Jimmy and promote and like be here and meet other bands and see other cool bands that, you know, it's why I do this stuff. So I'm humbled that you guys would even give me the opportunity. It means a lot to me, and I know you guys put work into it, and I certainly appreciate the hell out of that.
Well,
we appreciate you, man.
Of course.
Thank you.
Lisa, where are we at?
We are needing to move on to our next guest, who should be backstage.
Okay.
Correct?
They're patiently waiting backstage.
Okay.
So,
you go do your promo for your live at 9. Dusty.
Yep. We'll see you guys at 9 o'clock, guys. Take care.
Hey, Dusty, real quick, where are you at mostly? Where people need to get you mostly? Is it Facebook?
I would say Facebook and TikTok.
Love it, brother. All right, man. You have a great night.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
Take care, Dusty. Cheers, bro.
Later. Appreciate it.
All right, that went really well. That was fun. I love it. Brandy asked in the comments what I'm sipping on. Brandy, it's Old Forester, the 1920 Prohibition style. It's really good stuff. So a little bit of bourbon there.
Like we said earlier, live and unsupervised.
That's right. Yeah. Kevin is the way.
Which is. There we go.
We don't even have that. I don't think.
No, Strongbow. It's not the best. It's cheap.
I love it.
Shit. Like,
it's not good, but it's working.
Lisa will tell you Thatcher's Haze is the way when you're over in England.
Okay.
All right.
We're moving on. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Don't make me kill you. Bring them on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got for you Rise Among Rivals. Where are they at?
Hold on. I'm clicking away, and boom. There we go.
Oh, there we are. There we go.
We missed the cheers, so cheers.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Cheers. Dude, I think that should be a thing on the show now. I like that. Like the camera.
Come on, man.
Guys, I think y'all just created a thing. I'm gonna keep that going. I like that.
Oh, geez, we're all fine.
All right, Lisa, take over. I mean, me and Matt need to just shut up.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you? It's nice to see you guys again.
Awesome. Loving the show, guys. Dusty Grant killed that. That's an awesome song,
much.
awesome video.
Yeah, Dusty's a really cool guy. It was really nice to have him on the show today. We were able to premiere his song and his video all day today before it drops tomorrow. It was awesome. Caught you guys a week or two ago in Baltimore as you were opening for Sleep Token and Nothing More. And I was like, okay, these guys are tight. They sound really, really great. We should go talk to them. And then I went over and I pulled a drumstick out of my pants.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
You know what? True story. Hey, look, true story. I had gotten a drumstick from Mark Valanga of Nothing More, caught it, right? And then I was like, gosh, I don't want to miss Rise Among Rivals. I want to go talk to them. And so I was like, you know what? I got to dip out. I got to go. And so I've got it shoved down it's huge, shoved down my pants. And so I'm like, I don't want to miss them. It's 10 o'clock. I had to drive home to Fredericksburg. I don't know what their schedule is. So I'm like, go over there. And I realize I've got this huge thing sticking out.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah, we have those. We're all men. We have those issues, right?
And so I had to unceremoniously remove it before I started speaking to David. So I apologize. Anyway, heard you guys, thought you sounded awesome. So I've been doing a little bit of research. And if you don't mind, go ahead and please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Dave. I sing and play guitar.
I'm Pat. I play lead guitar and vocals, backup vocals.
Boyets, bass and backups.
Yeah, okay. Everybody sings. So it's like I just happen to be the lead dude.
Cody is not here tonight because he had a prior engagement, but he plays drums and sings.
Does he sing also?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, when I was guy, I was like, hey man, I need 4 mics. They're like, really? Like, sorry.
Dude, all you gotta do is tell them shut the fuck up. The Eagles did it in the 70s, and you can kiss my ass.
Oh yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phil Collins did it with Genesis. It worked. That was one of the things that actually caught my attention when your drummer was performing vocals. I was like, okay, all right, it's happening.
He nails it. He nails it for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So if you don't mind, go ahead. Tell everybody whatever about you. Tell them where you're from. Tell them what's going on. You guys just released an album this year. Earlier than that, you had an EP in 2018, right? Self-titled.
Yep.
What's been going on?
So it's been a band for about 5 years now. We're from Baltimore, Maryland. We're trying to been hitting the road in between every now and then whenever we can, and then this year it's kind of starting to pop off a little bit more. But we just we had our initial 2018 album we released, and then it was like we're hitting studio, and then had so much music, and then the pandemic hit, and we had so much more music, and then finally it was just like, all right, we have to get another EP out. So this past July, we did another EP release to kick off a tour, which was so needed. It's like once you hit the road, you're like, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Like it was so cool.
It's like a drug, right?
Yeah. So it's and just kind of doing the regional stuff for a lot, really. Trying to build ourselves as a regional band. It's we all have day jobs too, so trying to balance those two things can be interesting. But the music really is, we love it so much. So it's like it's worth it. It's worth the extra stress. But
okay.
Yeah. So we were just released a new EP in July. That's been going pretty well so far, and it was so awesome to do that and actually just hit the road the day after. So we had the first show of the tour was the EP release, then Soundstage, and it was just like, all right, cool, we're gonna go off for 10 days.
Which was sold out from what I read, correct?
That one, no, Soundstage didn't sell out. Almost.
No, it was your release party though, right? That sold out.
Yeah, for sure.
You can just tell everybody it's sold out.
Yeah, we can.
Sold out. Yeah,
the government does it. We'll just lie too. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, why not?
It's okay. We're all friends here. All right. Well, I know we've been spinning your song Convictions. Jared, do you have a video for that?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I do have a video for that. So if we,
I was going to say,
go ahead, Lisa.
Go ahead, you can say it. Tell us everything or tell us nothing about the video before we play it for everyone.
We don't need Jared.
I'm just fucking sitting here waving my hands for nothing. That's one of the shticks on the show, guys, is you tell us, whether it's about the song itself, how it got built, the lyrics, or even the video, or, because I'm a true believer. If a band ever says look, here's kind of where we were thinking, but we don't want to give you a ton of details, that is really a thing in music, because it allows the audience, the listener, whatever, to
sure.
overlay their thoughts on it without ruining it. I say ruining it, but if it's exactly about this, sometimes it just kind of, it changes the perspective of it.
And generally writing too, lyrically anyway, just going into it, you try not to be too direct with it. You just can't. But try to give somebody a little bit of room to this can be about me. This can be about me. But you're writing the song about something, obviously. Something. And I do write a lot of stuff just about stuff I've been through and all that stuff like that. But you got to add some cryptic in there for sure. It's got to make it relatable for everybody. But also, it's kind of adds to the cleverness too, man. That's the fun part about it. But yeah, no, Convictions is a fun song, man. We did Convictions.
Man,
Yeah, we didn't do a video for Convictions though.
Well, there's a lyric video that I made.
We did a lyric video for it. Yeah.
What do you have, Jared?
It's essentially just the inner battle that everyone has with fighting with your beliefs based on what you have going on in your life. Like I have core beliefs, but situationally some things pop up where like they get pushed out of the way, and then you're stuck back to what you believe in may or may not be right compared to the situation that you have presented in front of you. So it's just fighting with your own conviction, basically.
Yeah. So Lisa, did you just say, yeah, we have The Weight is the video that we have? Is that the one? That's what
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hashtags in the comments. Hashtag Jared fucked up. Okay.
No. I was given a set of directives, and that's what I'm following. So that's what we have. So does that change the introduction of the video just slightly?
No, we wrote them all about the same shit. No, it's good.
Okay, good. It doesn't matter.
No, The Weight. The Weight was that song is so. Everybody has the weight that they carry every day, be it, a relationship, be it your job, be it family, be it anybody. And you feel it, whether it's just passive or anything like that, but the song's about trying to let that go and getting through it, just taking off the weight. So it's pretty literal, but at the same point, it fits a lot of situations with it. But the video was a lot of fun. I do some backyard blacksmith stuff. So I was like, hey man, like trying to think of a concept for a video and stuff like that. I was like, dude, I got a blacksmith like forge. I can move anywhere. So we built a forge in the guy's backyard the day before. And then went out that night and just let it rip. I think
I wanted to ask you about that. So I'm glad you brought it up. Cause watching the video, I'm like, is this something the director said, or is he just like, do this shit?
Right.
He's getting you the chain. He actually
here's the chain.
I actually have the chain right here.
Wow. We need to talk. I love fucking forge shit. You need to
shit So I started forging the chain like a couple months before the video. I was like, all right, cool. And like it turned out to be way too big of a project. So I was like, cool, man. I'm gonna do like this much of a chain, and then we'll
a bicycle chain. That's what it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
No one has to know.
The hardcore
okay.
bicycle. There you go.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right, cool.
Well, I was gonna say we can watch the video and then we'll come back and chat about it.
Let's roll it.
Here we go. Yeah. This is The Weight, and you're watching The Sound.
Like a puppet on a string, letting go of all the things that feed the demon in my soul. Hey, faith, never ever much. I'll take what I get for now, or I'm going crazy. This way, gotta put it down. Hope it's not too late for me to turn it around. Nothing to show from this debt that I owe. Gotta let it go. I've been carrying this weight, gotta put it down. Hope it's not too late for me to turn it around. Nothing to show from this debt that I owe. Gotta let it go. I'm packing up my things. Never felt like I could breathe, so I punctured my own lungs. Hey, faith, never ever much. I'll take what I get for now, or I'm going carrying this weight, gotta put it down. Hope it's not too late for me to turn it around. Nothing to show from this debt that I owe. Gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. I've been carrying this weight, gotta put it
Wow.
Video.
What a video.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thanks,
thank you.
guys.
That was pretty damn badass. I love that you mentioned because that was one of my first question right out of the gate was the blacksmith stuff. So you touched on that. Comments are digging it. I do love when the fans are in the comment section ask questions directly to the band. I think that's something we should do more here on this show. So I'm gonna flash on the screen for you guys. Can y'all see that right there?
Ooh.
Oh, the next one. So
yeah, well, I'm gonna read it for the audio people too. So they're asking, do they have any idea which song might be their next video?
I don't know. So we're going back into studio in October, or this month coming up for a week. So we're gonna be slamming out some new singles as well. So there's a song we have called Eyes Wide Open. It is not out yet, unfortunately, but we would love to have it on your show if that would be cool.
Well,
done and done.
Oh, awesome.
Email it me. We will world premiere it. Kevin, you're here. I don't care. I've said it.
But we don't need his permission.
We're just gonna do it.
Right.
So what was that? Was that Elizabeth? Yeah.
Yes.
Elizabeth, yeah.
I'll have to give you a sneak peek or something like that. Hit us up, DM us. So we're trying to go out and probably do like 4 videos at one time or something like that. Probably this winter kind of deal. Because that's, hit the studio, trying to get like 4 more singles out, but 4 more videos with it. So it's always such a thing scheduling that and getting that together. And we're actually kind of shopping around for
definitely. And the thing that people don't realize is that making a music video is a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of cash for you guys to fork out. It's you can't always, for every single, you can't always bang a video out.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. The music scene, it's a money game. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
But
we've talked about it on the show before, Matt. It's almost nowadays, and guys, y'all comment because y'all are in the trenches. It's different nowadays. You almost have to do single video.
Yeah.
You don't have the luxury really of saying, well, this is a good song, but we're not going to put the video behind it because we live in a digital video world. You have to.
Exactly. And I've said before on the show, in the UK, they will not class it as an official single unless there's a video.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Is that Matt? Is that new, or has it always been that way?
I think it's kind of new. I've not really known it that way. Like bands have put out singles and before and not really put out videos, but a lot of the bands now, like Gaskets, they put out a single and they were like, well, we don't have a video, so it's not an official single.
Right.
Is that just something that the community says, or is that like official, like your Billboard or something like that, or is it just kind of?
I don't really know what the score is. I think it's just a case of
honor among men.
A lot of bands over here, if they're putting a single out, they wanna have a video to go with it.
You always do.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to do that. I mean, what we're finding too is that you can make a video and you release a single with it. And then you've got attention. You've got people's attention, and then everybody's attention span is gone within a week or so. So, like building up more videos and singles to be able to, here's something you like it. Okay, great. We're gonna release something else not too long after to just kind of keep that interest level peaked and keep following us and getting more views and stuff while people are paying attention to us and release material.
And dude, you always want to do a single with a video if you can afford it. You have the concept, which is a big thing too. Like, all right, hey, here's a song we have. We really want to do a video for this song. It's like, all right, cool. Well, what kind of concept? Like, if you saw The Wait, it's just us. It's the band.
Right.
We didn't, no actors, you didn't have 10 different schedules to deal with. I built the floor in the back myself. Like, it was nice, quick, and easy, and a lot of fun. It went smooth. I think it turned out great. But having the concept, and then you start playing that gamble, the money game, where you're like, okay, cool. We have all these singles. We love all these songs. We want all these songs to have as much attention as possible. That'd be great.
Right.
All right, we're refining 10 grand.
You have just led me on to my perfect comment, and there is going to be haters out there right now, and I know Lisa and Jared are going to agree with me.
No.
Is bands will put out single, and then they will maybe put out another single, and then they'll put out an EP or an album.
Yeah.
Right. In my opinion, with up and coming bands like yourself, that's a complete waste of material. You've just lost momentum. You've wasted 4 or 5 tracks on an EP.
Yeah.
For momentum,
agree
you
with that.
wasted.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like with the bands of your stature, it's single album.
Yeah, and it's funny.
You
The
know,
only
it's,
reason
don't
we
waste that material that you're going to make momentum with radio play, Spotify listens. You know, how often do you listen to an album on Spotify?
Oh, right. It's someone from like a while ago that I listened to. Like, all right,
Exactly. You know, you're
like
losing momentum there. You've got to keep that momentum going with those singles.
Not-
Bang
not
a single out, get radio airplay. Bang another single out 3 months later, get radio airplay. Bang another single out 3 months later, get radio airplay. Then maybe think about dropping an EP.
Right.
Yeah. You know, that's the way the industry is now.
And you're absolutely right. Like a band at our level, that's the way to go. And
exactly,
we were debating that too because we just did an EP release, and it had been almost like 4 years since we'd really dropped one. So it was like we did some singles along with that to lead up to that, and they went on the EP, you know, eventually. But it's now it's like the game is singles, so it's like you know, get all this material together and then slowly leak it out, which I think that's kind of commonplace with a lot of bands now. They have so much backlog stuff that they're just dying to get out, and like by the time it comes out, it's like I've had this song for 2 years.
Right. And it's building that momentum. Like unless you're the likes of Slipknot or Architects or Metallica, you can't just drop a single or an album.
Well,
you have to keep that momentum going with the build up of, you know, the viewers, the listeners, building up that reputation that you've, you know, to get, and releasing a single and then an EP. You've just wasted 4 or 5 songs.
Right. You got to throw that log in the fire over time.
Exactly. You've got to keep it. You've got to keep it going. You know.
But I will say this. And guys, y'all tell me what you think. But like, in other words, that's what we're transitioning into now. But I come up from the time of when bands made, and even before my time, like when you like I mentioned earlier, like going back to the 70s, you know, they made albums, and there are certain bands that really made albums, meaning if you put the damn thing on from track 1 to track whatever it ends, it's an arc and it has an emotional flow all the way through. Not all bands do that, and you can make a great record without doing that. But what my point is that nowadays when it's single video, I wonder if you can't have enough forethought to have the EP or the full length in your mind with that total album arc, and then just chop it up and release it as you go. And I know like we only deal with bands that are climbing, you know, the up the ranks. It takes money to do that, and I understand. I get it. I get both sides of it. So,
in my opinion, with you know, the releasing tracks and whatever, like you can do as much promotion as you want. The only thing that's going to make you go further is you release absolute fucking bangers that people can't fucking deny are bangers.
Well,
it's the material, it's the fucking product.
Absolutely.
Well,
I think they've achieved that with this EP.
They fucking have.
I think it's fantastic.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I think it's fantastic. I listened to the entire thing before the show. I didn't find anything that were any holes missing or anything like that. I thought it was beautiful from start to finish. Yeah. I mean, what is your favorite track on the EP?
Mine personally, I like. There's a song called "Angel on Fire."
Yes.
And you can take a one.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth has been banging on about it, which is a sound for so long.
Yeah, that's so. It was like the first love song I'd written in years, and it just happened. We're like, all right, we're gonna go and we're gonna do some cool rhythmic stuff. We want it heavy as fuck if we can do it, and we're gonna make a love song out of it. So it's like, cool, let's do it. So yeah, just that song really kicks for me. Pat, what about you, man? What do you think?
It's tough, but I'd have to say Ghost is probably my favorite because of the just the guitar work on it. And Dave obviously writes the vocals. Every now and then we chime in the studio for something.
I get my help. Yeah,
it needs a little help.
I'm always here. We're good.
Yeah. This is help, just not on live shows. You know, we all know what vocalists are like on live shows with like loading in and stuff. They just fuck about, don't they?
Not this guy. I know the book.
I play guitar as well. I guess it's the guitarist in me that helps to load the stuff. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
But.
Yes. No, he just didn't hold a mic. No, but I did. I really enjoyed the entire EP. I loved it from start to finish.
Oh,
I also really liked Ignite as well.
Yeah. Ignite was a cool one.
Yeah.
We did a video for that one as well. It's a while ago. It's so crazy just the timeline for some of the stuff. Like we had Ignite for like a year before we released it.
Right.
And like a lot of the songs,
I will say I love Convictions.
Oh hell yeah!
Which is why we play it on the sound.
That's
we're Kevin Harris. We are going to add Angel on Fire in rotation. It's been said on the live. It's happening. Okay.
All right.
But dude, I do feel you when you say like kind of like the death of the concept album you were talking about earlier. Like when you say concept, but this because like now unless you are a big say like Asking Alexander or something like that, you could do that. And they have the total room to do that. Obviously, tons of other bands that can, and tons of other bands that still do. But the joy and the artistry into that, into writing that and compiling all that together, and the hard work that goes into doing a concept album like that, because you have to write your songs for your concept. You know what I mean? You're doing something really cool. I just feel like that's just a shame that it's almost like wasted now if you do that. Kind of like Matt, you were saying, like
that's what I like about you guys. You guys know where you've come from. You know where you are now.
Yeah.
And you know where you want to be. So you're doing things right.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah. Like you say, the tempo's changed a little bit, and it is harder to do that from start to finish. And that's what I get a little bit, I don't know, nervous, worried, concerned about music as a whole, because now we're in the TikTok generation of kids that are just swipe. They can't pay attention to shit anyway, right? So it's like, can you sit down and listen to 40 to 60 minutes of music or whatever and understand that it's a whole thing, and that these artists actually put these songs in a certain order to make you feel a certain way and bring you up and bring you down, and it's a ride, and I love that about what music was. And I don't want to sound like the old man. I've said it before on the show. It's like, it's too damn loud, turn it down. I don't want to be that guy, but
let's be honest.
That's true too, but we'll see where it goes, right? We'll see where it goes. But guys, I did want to ask quickly, can you tell us how y'all got on the latest tour that Lisa, where you said you caught them? How did that come about?
So we weren't on the tour. So it was just a one-off. Yeah.
We would love to have been on that tour. That would have been amazing. It was amazing nonetheless. But.
Okay, well, the one-off still counts. So just tell me about that.
Oh yeah. So Nothing More in this moment they're on the. There was Nothing More in this moment. Sleep single. So somebody got sick in the camp for In This Moment. So they had to cancel a bunch of dates. So Nothing More decided to reroute. And like last minute, we were like, okay, well, hey, there's 2 bands on the bill. It was Sleep Token and Nothing More. It was like, we're from Baltimore, we can help the show, and obviously we kind of want to be on it. So obviously we play locally in Baltimore all the time, so we know a lot of kind of ins and outs for Soundstage. So we hit them up, and we had a lot of help from Kevin Hawk from Baltimore and Wesley Ingram, who we've actually been working with a lot with the tours, and he might be doing some video stuff for us. He's with Forthright Booking, and everything kind of just met in a head. And it was like 6 p.m. the night before. I just got the message saying like, "Hey, here's your set time." I was like, "All right, cool."
Message my boss. We gotta leave early.
On that, I will say, like, Nothing More are incredible, right?
Yeah.
But fuck me, Sleep Token.
Oh,
they're a UK band.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit, are they good live?
Yeah, that was awesome. It was just
they are fucking insane.
And
Lisa would agree. We saw them at Architects. They supported Architects, and they blew me away, man. They were something else.
Oh, it was an awesome show.
Yeah.
I gotta give a lot of props to the Baltimore folks for it was a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
7:30 p.m.
They sold out, man.
Front to back packs.
Yep.
They sold out.
Dude, that's
within within less than 48 hours notice, they sold out that fucking place.
And
that's crazy.
Takes lots of Nothing More and Sleep Token, that those guys do it. And like, it's funny. We had a lot of people come out of the woodwork too. I was like seeing people I haven't seen in a while. Like, I was like, hey man, where have you been to our regular shows?
Right.
Well,
I probably hitting you up. Hey, can we get free tickets?
I knew Lisa was going to the show,
Yeah,
and I didn't realize you guys were supporting. And she sent me a video of you guys, and she was like, "Holy fucking shit!" I was like, "You need to talk to them guys now."
On it.
So much for having
Kudos.
A couple other friends like, you guys have to get on the sound. You guys have to get on the sound. I was like, I'd love to. Hell yeah. So
right.
it's a really cool thing going on. It's, like I said, I can't thank you enough for having us on.
Well, kudos to y'all for being proactive to get on that show. That I'd like to hear that too, because a lot of artists sit back and they're like, "No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that." It's like, well, how many emails are you sending? How many, hand-to-hand combat? Go to shows or whatever. Meet the booking agents. Meet the promoters. Meet that. So kudos to y'all for that. That's the killer. But what about the scene in Baltimore? Because I've been to Baltimore once, but I didn't like hit any bars or do anything like that. Like, do y'all have a decent scene?
Yeah. It's funny, man. Years ago, obviously I've been in it for a while. Years ago, like the scene was bumping. We had something. It was every Monday night. It was a terrestrial radio station. You get to go on the radio station Sunday night, then go do the show Monday. It was every Monday. So the scene was bumping then, and it's still kind of riding off that. And we got a couple good promoters in the area that are really kind of helping the scene out and just getting it up and up. Some new blood coming into the scene, like as far as the local stuff anyway. Definitely some new blood coming in. That's got some really good talent, man. And I think I even said it to the crowd at Nothing More, saying like, guys, get out to a show. These shows are inexpensive and they're great freaking bands.
I can't believe you just asked about the Baltimore scene with Maryland, right? So we've had 3 bands tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Anoxia, Carbon Stone, and Rise Amongst Rivals, right?
Yeah.
On the show, plus Any Given Sin that are fucking hitting Rocking the Sound 2023.
Here, first of all,
how
Matt,
have you asked about what the Baltimore?
Hey, thanks for taking over Kevin's asshole role. I appreciate that. I really do. Keeping him alive on the show. But what I want to hear is like boots on the ground guys, and I don't only just mean like the bands that are there though. I'm talking venues. I'm talking local support. Like you said, you're asking guys, where are you at on these shows? It's not like a local show is usually what, $10, at the max 15 to get in, and people won't go, and then they'll wait till you get 2 rungs up the ladder and go pay 25, 30 and go, wow, you guys are great. It's like, well, I never saw you at the other shows, which I get, maybe they didn't know, whatever, but that's what I mean about the scene. Is there radio stations supporting? Do the people turn out, that kind of shit?
Yeah. So the station was 98 Rock. They ended that. But yeah, there've been some good shows. Like as far as there's been some good shows, like, there's like a staple of people with each band, with each group of bands. I don't know how it is out your guys' way, but like you'll have like say like a hard rock genre or whatever, and like you'll have the same staple of people coming out. But yeah, I mean, like, hasn't been hurting, man. Like we haven't had troubles like getting tickets out or getting people out to shows. We had a big thing with venues when everybody's sick about hearing about the pandemic, but venues started shutting down like crazy, man, even before a little bit. So we got a little concern there. But we definitely have some solid ones. Lisa, you saw, you're at Soundstage the other night. That's where we did our EP release at. And there's some good, clean, smaller venues as well.
Like Auto Bar.
You got Auto Bar. We play with Palisades there back in May. But you have like Auto Bar there. You have a place called Metro Gallery. All great, great venues. They're clean. They're good. Generally safe. You said you went to Baltimore. I don't know if you put on your bulletproof vest or not. I don't know if you watched The Wire, but
I did, which is one of the greatest episodic shows of all time.
Yeah, such a good show, man.
Yeah, but, it's like you were saying though. It's like I had this conversation with Lisa the other day. In different areas, spontaneously combust different genres. Like in where I live, it's predominantly deathcore.
Okay.
You go a bit north of me, it's hard rock / metalcore. Then you go to London, and London is literally pure metalcore.
Wow.
It depends on what sort of area you're in. And Lisa said it's the same in America. It's like, where you are, it depends on what genres are coming out of those different areas. So it's what people are drawn to.
It is, yeah.
Depending on where you are.
And in touring, like you see that. So like Baltimore,
exactly.
We don't have there is a hardcore scene here, like, but I just haven't seen a lot of it. And like, there's also a good rock scene, there's a good indie scene and stuff like that. But when you go around, like when we hit the Midwest, it seems like the Midwest they just like to come out to music period. But like, just rock, we're good to go out there. Cause like we're pushed a little bit on the heavier end of rock. So I guess call it active rock, but then you go to, we toured up in New England this past July, and like it was like the hardcore scene was like slamming. I was like, okay, this is cool, and So just kind of the different areas of the states are definitely
exactly.
definitely
It's where you go. It depends on what draws what people like in that area. You know,
I can tell you in Baltimore, you do get the clicks too. I mean, there is a huge like hardcore scene, metalcore scene, especially Autobar. I mean, those shows will sell out like on a weeknight.
Oh, for sure.
It's crazy. And they still do, I think they do Metal Mondays in the Up Bar.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, it all depends. There's also a really big hard rock scene around here, just with the people that live in the area. But I mean, you know, Periphery is from Bethesda, which is 45 minutes away too. So I saw Periphery at Soundstage on the end of the tour they did a few years ago, and it was nuts. I mean, the place was sold out, completely open, sold out. And I mean, they took down the security barriers. People were stage diving. People were going nuts. And it was like one of the best shows I've ever been to. I mean, you have this huge, you know, gents, progressive metal fan base around the area too. I mean, there's a lot of clicks that will come out to a lot of different genres for sure.
Definitely.
I love it, man. All right, so and Lisa, what do you got? If there's anything else, I was
just going to say really quick before we go, make sure you let us know in a second where people can find you. I picked up this shirt at the show.
Looks good on you. All right.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Hell yeah.
And that design was done by a
go check out their merch.
That design was done by
we have hoodies.
Guy, David Weston Gregory.
It's getting cold.
All the bands buy their merch, buy the tickets for the show. Support them.
Where are you guys most active?
It is fall. We are selling hoodies. Please go on. We're going down to studio, so we could definitely use the help.
Yeah.
Right.
But
but I'm most active Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
Rise Among Rivals for both. So easy to find.
Spotify, Apple Music. All
Well, you are at Rise Amongst Rivals.
Rise Among Rivals.
Right, go check them out, people.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for having us on.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. We all
Welcome.
do. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, we really, really appreciate it. Y'all have a great night. Thank you for your time. And hey, keep us in the loop too. Anytime you got singles, anytime you got whatever, shoot us a message and we'll premiere it, do whatever. Yeah, Matt. What is that?
Music director, right?
Straight to the source.
Kevin does as he's told.
All
I love you, Kevin. I love you, Kevin. Don't fire me.
Thank you, guys. We really appreciate you.
Thanks,
coming.
guys. Thank you. I appreciate you being on. It's been a great blast.
Good night. All right. So what a great show it was tonight. Yep. Honestly. Now, so the only thing we have that we got to figure out is tallying these votes, right? And Lisa, you messaged me.
Yeah, I'm getting that right now. I do have the tally, but while Ann and I go back and forth for a minute, we do have something to show really quick.
Well, yes, and I would say while
and Twitch.
Say it again.
We need Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Okay. She's on it. And okay, we'll fix this from the first of all, we're gonna keep the poll on the next round so that we don't have this issue. But there's some other things that we can do as well. But while we play this next, this is the tortilla slap video that we're gonna play. And tortilla while we're playing it, okay, whatever. Challenge. Yeah. We're gonna make sure that we have the tallies right. Lisa, you're on it, you said, and Ann as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then so stay tuned. After that, we're gonna do our best to make. Oh, Ann's not on Twitch, and I haven't seen any Twitch come through really this entire show because I see all of the comments. So we're gonna have to shoot from the hip a little bit here tonight and do our best. Kevin set this up and then didn't have the poll.
Kevin's an asshole.
We are doing our best, and if we have to get the FBI and the forensic team in on this after the fact, we can do that as well, just to make sure we got it right. Right. So anyway, Lisa, I'm going to play the video and you and Ann do your thing. Here we go.
Yep. We got it.
Holy fucking hell. This is not a shot, baby. This is 3 shots.
It's not. It's okay.
Jesus.
Here's a bunch of fucking tortillas.
You only get one. Why did you grab the full bag?
I got the whole bag.
What's wrong with you?
I've never been hit in the face by a tortilla before. So this is my first time. Make sure when you swing the tortilla, your hand isn't attached when it hits my face.
Oh.
It has to be the tortilla by itself. You need to swing it like this, okay?
Disclaimer.
I'm not trying to get a black eye.
Attention while he was explaining the rules.
Tortilla.
And neither was he.
This is how this works. We both take a drink of water. We hold the water in our mouth. We do rock, paper, scissors. That decides who gets to slap the first person in the face with the tortilla. And for those of you that really don't know who the fuck we are,
there's alcohol involved.
My name is Corey. I am the singer and lead vocalist of the band Carbon Stone, songwriter, blah, blah, blah. Her name is
Crystal.
And she is the songwriter and vocalist of the band of Noxia. Yes. So here we are. This is our little showdown.
Our little
as you'd say.
vacation.
We're on vacation, by the way, at the
Thing.
same time. So
We're
we're gonna fuck each other up for your enjoyment. Here we are. Carbon Stone versus Noxia
God.
Tortilla Challenge.
Fuck my
Here we go.
life. Don't you spit it out. You spit before me.
Do it again. All right.
You spit before me.
Oh, fucking.
All right. So what better way to
Jesus
tally the
Christ.
votes than to watch them slap the shit out of each other with tortillas? You know what I mean?
That was fucking hilarious. I fucking love it.
And he did spit first. That is correct. That's correct.
All right. Well, I have to say, it was basically a landslide.
Oh wow!
We
Ouch.
have a new champion.
No
way! To Anoxia.
Well done,
16 to
Crystal.
5.
Corey.
Corey, what?
16 to 5.
Corey,
So-
what better way to lose than to lose to your wife?
Your
Because
wife.
even if you would have won, you would have lost.
Lost,
Just understand
right.
Hey, look, he's a winner tonight because we know he's all getting some because she won.
that. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. There
Okay.
we go.
Anyway, thank you, Ange Slotman. I appreciate you.
And
you're the
we
best.
love you.
Yeah.
Appreciate your help tonight, darling.
Yes, we do. So that's
Absolutely. There you go. We didn't even forget like we normally do on the show. So we gave you the winner, and we'll figure out the next grudge match. We'll let you know. Matt, Lisa, I loved it tonight. It felt very, very comfortable, man. It was just a good show. It was awesome.
Who are you missing?
I don't know.
Is it
Have a clue.
Is it some arsehole called Kevin? I don't know.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, look, thank y'all so much. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I think there was one other video maybe I was supposed to play as far as like for the promotion stuff for the show, but I'll mention it again as we're ending the show here. The pre-party. No, that's not the one.
Yes, we need to hit the pre-party.
Well, yeah, but that video, I don't know if it's the right one or not, but I watched it earlier. Let's just do this. March the 18th, we're gonna have Rockin' the Sound. If you haven't heard about it already, it's gonna be a big show. We're super pumped about it. The headliner, Nonpoint, you may have heard of them before. They throw down. It's gonna be a great time. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, September the 30th, 2022. The show, again, is March 18th, 2023. Rockin' the Sound 23. Nonpoint's headlining. We got Gemini Syndrome coming up right after that. Blacktop Mojo, Of Virtue, Any Given Sin, Cold Words, Sun's on Fire, Otherwise, September Morning, and Falls from Grace. It's going to be a damn good show, and we're pumped about it. We here at the Sound, we want you to show up to our shows, and maybe you've heard of some of the bands, and maybe you haven't heard of the other ones, but we want you to walk away and go, holy shit, this was a show. And everybody, Matt, at least you correct me if I'm wrong, has given the stamp of approval that that's what's going to happen.
Absolutely. And really quick, I want to thank our sponsors for that show. Wake Up Music, Massive Media, Raid Booking, Spade Image, Fuel the Funeral Entertainment, 434 Management, Cannery, and 2 of our vendors. We've got Meatballs Food Truck and Caribbean Island Flavors, who are already booked. So you better get your spots. We've only got 3 spots left. So get your food truck vendor.
Right.
If
If
contact
you
with
want to
Kevin.
get your food truck at our festival, email kevin@thesound228.com and book your slot because they're going fast.
Yep.
And you want to be a part of this show. Trust me.
Yeah, you do. But like Jared said, tickets go on sale tomorrow. They start off at $25 and they will go up from there. So tier 1, don't miss out. Are you going to show the promo again?
I can. Let's do it because it's a good promo. I like it. Let's play it. You ready? Here we go.
It's a killer show.
The Sound 228 presents Rockin' the Sound, March 18, 2023 with Nonpoint, Gemini Syndrome, Blacktop Mojo, and more. Tickets on sale this Friday at thesound228.com.
That's right.
We
Go
have
ahead,
a
Matt.
pre-party Friday night for that, don't we?
We do.
With Lines of Loyalty.
Awaken the Giant.
Awaken the Giant.
Tantric.
Yep.
Tantric.
And one more.
Jared, fill me in.
Dude, I literally just had a brain fart when I said that. That is so crazy. Gosh dang. Hold on. That's terrible because I listen to their music all the time. Smile Empty Soul. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry,
This is coming from the guy that is actually opening up the festival on the day.
Oh, I've done way worse shit than that, man. Come on. Doesn't even rank on my shit of me fucking up.
Hashtag Jared fucked up.
Smile Empty Soul. It's going to be a good time
That's
at the
it.
Cannery. I think we're actually going to be outside for that. So if you know the Cannery, they got an indoor stage and an outdoor stage. So that's going to be a fun time too. So, we started out thinking this was going to be a 1-day festival and then you do the pre-party and we're still in talks like with an after party stuff, but you're talking 2 days right now of rock, of good rock. And we're, I don't know, man, I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot. So we're pumped. We can't wait.
We are.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You got 1 week for $25 tickets starting tomorrow, September the 23rd. 7 days later, they go up to $35. So at $25, you're stealing from us. At $35, it's a bargain, right?
Yeah, it
Right.
really is.
And they're only going to go up from that.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Yeah.
If you want to come and land on the doors on that day, you're paying the price. So get those
That's right.
$25 tickets now.
Yeah. And but also thank you to Dusty Grant for coming on tonight and Rise Among Rivals. We appreciate you. We can't wait to see what's next from you guys.
Yes, for sure. And look, Guido's in the comments. Guido, what's up, man? I didn't know. Okay, Smile Empty Soul, the Juke Joint next month. Absolutely go support that show. Juke Joint's been a damn good partner of ours. And go check that out for sure. And that way
I would.
It's
a little bit far for me to go.
A little bit far for you. But the rest of us, yes. And Guido, that's right. Brandy said, what day? Shoot us a day because a lot of times I don't know that and I'm supposed to. So if Brandy didn't know, then maybe none of us know.
And with Brandy in the comments, I will say she put on a killer show tonight. Pop Princess.
Yes.
On the Sound.
It
was great.
Yep.
And
the debut
check it
in the
out.
hot box.
Download the app, and we've got some killer shows. We've got, Jared Power Hour. We've got My UK Lowdown. We've got the Pop Princess Hotbox. We've got Twitch's Dope Show. We've got Kevin's Got You Covered. I don't know why we're mentioning him, but
I love it, John.
we've got some great shows.
Check out our website. All that stuff is on there. You can get the show schedule and see all the previews. We promo that stuff every single week. So stay tuned in the Sound page for more stuff.
I love it.
And
Thank
Lisa
y'all.
is there promoting it all on the socials because she's our social media director.
Doing a great job. Thanks everybody for tuning in and thanks for the comments. We will see y'all on the next one.